So hello everyone, it has been a very long time since I've done a talking video and this is going to be quite an interesting one. Well, I hope it is. So I've got the new girls out. As you can see, they're on in that little hut. I've been reading through a lot of my comments lately and I know a lot of you have been asking for the playtime kind of video, and I don't know why a lot of you are interested in that, but I thought I would record that today for you, seeing so that I've got the girls out for a bit just to stretch their little legs, because obviously I have been quite busy and they haven't had the chance to have a good run around, so that's what I am doing for them today. Look at her, isn't she so cute? So they're all a little bit hyper at the moment, so while they're all having fun, they are just so cute. I am hoping to do a lot more videos on these guys, so I'm guessing it's to get some ideas, because I know a lot of you have been, I've been getting quite a lot of inboxes asking how to keep mice from jumping off your bed or travelling off your bed and you don't really want them to, so I thought I would do that videos for you today. So basically this is their play area. This is a very big bed. It is a double, and this is what I like to put my mice on. Now, I know a lot of you may think that there's not many toys on here. I don't. Playtime is more of running about than playing, if that makes any sense. The reason why I like to do that is so that you could do a lot of bonding sessions when they're out having playtime, that they can stretch their legs. The only reason why I put a few toys out is just in case any of my mice are timid and they feel like that they're not very confident in the area that they have been put in. If your mice are new and they've been put into a area that they're not very familiar with, some may all crowd in one area like this, or others may have just run around. Now that is completely and utterly normal for mice to do that. If they feel secure, they will just act as normal and just have a little run around. If not, they will stay in one area and just observe. And that is the main reason why I put a few toys out, just in case a few of my mice are very timid and they just want to hang back and just kind of observe the area. A lot of my mice generally just like to have a run around. As you can see, they're very hyperactive, and this is why I like to get them out, is because they are currently in that cage. Obviously I will be doing a cage tour on that very shortly, so I don't want to do too much on that, but yeah. So if you want a play area, you want a safe area where that you could trust your mice. Now the reason why it's like this and it isn't like a cover, because these girls like to, when the cover's like over the bed, they like to crawl down it and like actually jump off and scriddle around the floor. So what I found was best was that they had an open area like this, and it wasn't like this bit here when like the bed covers are. When they're draping over, they normally crawl down and jump onto the floor, and that is not what you want. You don't want your mice to get into a habit knowing that they can get off the bed, because they will do it every time. So what I like to do, you can either do this in a bathroom or somewhere in your bedroom where it is closed off, where there's nowhere that they can get off to. Like her there, she's the main suspect of escaping. She's always trying to find, this is Maisie by the way. The reason why you can tell this is Maisie is because of her patterned tail there. I will be doing a video on their colours and that, how you can tell them apart, just in case you want certain videos on the certain girls. But she is the main suspect of wanting to get away, so I've got to keep a very close eye on her. But yeah, I'm just going to get into the main bits that you want to kind of make sure that you have. So if you were doing it on a bed, you want some old kind of blankets, so that when they do their upsies, because mice don't generally wee a lot, they only wee when they are nervous, but they do a lot of poos, as you can see over there. Sorry to show you their disgusting things, but that's generally what mice do. They will do a lot of poos. Generally not many wees, unless they're a very nervous mouse. They may wee a lot more than a normal mouse would. But yeah, just to save any like especially if you're doing it on a bed, you really want to cover it up and make sure that it isn't going to soak through. And what I do is I just get a few old sheets and just place them all over my bed so that I know that when they do the upsies, I'm not going to be worried about that. So yeah, obviously I have also covered that you want to have a few toys out just to make them feel a little bit more secure when they're out playing, because that is the main priority that you want. You want your mice to feel comfortable, because when they don't feel comfortable, you're not going to get that time to bond with them. So when you're on the bed, you just basically want to let them come to you, because that's kind of showing them, well, it's trying to show you that they trust you a little bit more coming to you. So doing that is a lot better, and I find playtime is a lot more rewarding to them because they're out of their cage, they're exploring new things. Obviously every time you do playtime, introduce new toys, set it out a little bit different, you know, do it a little bit more so that when it is playtime they will be more excited to come out and more ready to come out than actually nervous. So I hope that has kind of helped you for the ones that I've been asking. I know it has been a few months since you've asked, so you probably forgot about this, but I thought I would get it done now. And that is just the basic rules of playtime, really. It's nothing strict, you just really want to have fun with your mice and make sure that they're having fun and they feel secure and they're not that nervous. And obviously if you could see them running around, you know that they're enjoying themselves, they're acting normal. When they're all hurdled up and not really doing anything, you may want to consider what you're doing wrong. If you haven't got that many toys out, then they'll probably feel less insecure. You want to try and make it as an environment where they're, I don't know, in a larger cage kind of thing. And bringing out toys that they've used or new toys that they haven't used, it'll make them feel a lot more comfortable and confident in themselves.